After 2 millennia, the ancient pilgrimage road in Jerusalem has been reopened.
In Jerusalem, a major road project is underway, but it's not about easing traffic jams. Archaeologists are opening an ancient path that Jewish worshippers used 2,000 years ago.
This is the same path once walked by Jesus, connecting the Pool of Siloam to the Temple Mount. For 2,000 years, it lay hidden beneath layers of time, silently holding the stories of generations of pilgrims who sought to draw closer to God. Today, as archaeologists and visitors walk its restored stones, many are asking, could this be more than a historical milestone? Could it signal the beginning of something far greater, a step toward the fulfillment of the prophecy of the Third Temple? The Bible foretells a time when God's people will witness His presence in a renewed temple, a place of worship and divine revelation. The reopening of this road isn't just a discovery, it's a bridge between history, prophecy, and the present. As we explore this path, every step seems to echo with the promise of what's to come. The pilgrimage road isn't just a pathway, it is a living relic of faith. For centuries, Jews ascended this route during Passover to offer sacrifices at the Temple Mount. Jesus himself walked these stones, teaching, healing, and fulfilling prophecies with every step. Archaeological evidence shows ancient steps worn down from thousands of feet moving in devotion, proof that this road has carried the prayers, hopes, and hearts of generations. Now, as the road is reopened, scientists and historians marvel at its preservation. Modern technology, including 3D mapping and ground-penetrating radar, reveal hidden chambers and ritual baths that echo the practices of ancient pilgrims. But beyond science, there is a deeper question. Is the reopening of this road a simple archaeological achievement, or is it a prophetic sign that the stage is being set for the Third Temple? Every stone seems to whisper the words of Scripture, "I am making all things new." Revelation 21, verse 5.
The Bible speaks repeatedly of a time when God's presence will dwell once again in a holy temple. In Ezekiel 40 through 44, detailed visions describe a future temple, with precise measurements, sacred spaces, and rituals restored. The Third Temple has been a cornerstone of eschatological prophecy for centuries, symbolizing God's covenant and the fulfillment of Messianic promises. The reopening of the pilgrimage road brings believers closer to the realization of this prophecy. It's a tangible link between ancient scripture and modern events. As pilgrims walk the restored steps, they are not only retracing history, they are entering a story that continues to unfold, a story where scripture and reality converge. Could this monumental event be the first visible sign that God's plan is moving forward? As the road opens, the anticipation builds. The question remains, is the Third Temple closer than anyone imagined, or is this just the first step in a divine sequence yet to be revealed? Archaeologists have uncovered more than stones. They've uncovered a timeline etched in history. The pilgrimage road reveals evidence of ritual baths, gathering spaces, and hidden chambers, showing that people traveled this route in devotion to God's presence. These scientific discoveries align with ancient descriptions, almost as if Scripture itself is being validated under modern eyes. But beyond history, there is a spiritual layer. For believers, seeing the road restored evokes a sense of awe and anticipation. The prophetic words of Haggai 2:7 ring loud. "I will shake the heavens and the earth. I will overturn royal thrones." The shaking of Jerusalem isn't just physical, it's spiritual. Could the reopening of this road signal the initial tremors of a spiritual awakening, preparing the way for the prophesied temple? Every cracked stone, every step, every shadow of the past whispers a message. History is converging with prophecy, and the faithful are standing at the threshold of fulfillment. The pilgrimage road doesn't just lead to the Temple Mount, it points to the coming of the Messiah. In Daniel 9:25, the scriptures speak of a timeline leading to the Anointed One. Jesus, the Messiah, walked these paths centuries ago, and believers have long anticipated his return to this sacred ground.
Now, with the road reopened, the ancient prophecy gains new context. Each stone could be seen as a step toward the fulfillment of God's plan. The Golden Gate, directly facing the Temple Mount, has remained sealed for centuries, a silent witness to the prophecies yet to come. Will the opening of the pilgrimage road be followed by the preparation of the Third Temple, fulfilling centuries of anticipation?
The world watches quietly, yet the faithful feel a stirring. Perhaps this is more than archaeology. Perhaps the divine timeline is moving faster than expected. Modern science offers a window into the wonders of the pilgrimage road. Ground-penetrating radar has revealed hidden chambers, aqueducts, and ritual spaces perfectly aligned with biblical records. 3D scans allow believers and historians to virtually walk in the footsteps of ancient pilgrims, creating a bridge between past and present. Yet while technology can uncover stones, it cannot explain the spiritual weight of this moment. The reconnection of this sacred route feels like a confirmation that prophecy is alive. As Hebrews 12:26 reminds us, "Once more I will shake not only the earth, but also the heavens." The physical restoration mirrors a deeper spiritual reality, a world awaiting divine fulfillment. Could these discoveries indicate that God is preparing Jerusalem for the next chapter of prophecy? The pilgrimage road is no longer just history. It is a living signpost pointing to what may be coming, the Third Temple. The reopening of the pilgrimage road has captivated the world. Religious leaders, scholars, and pilgrims are converging on Jerusalem to witness history in motion. For believers, every step on this ancient road is a reminder of God's promises and a call to spiritual vigilance. Prophecy isn't just written, it is unfolding. As Isaiah 2:3 says, "Many peoples will come and say, 'Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord.'" The pilgrimage road is the literal path that fulfills this vision. It connects the sacred past to a prophetic future. Yet, questions remain. Is this merely the restoration of a historical site, or is it a divine signal? The tension builds with every discovery, every stone exposed, and every step taken. The faithful cannot ignore the convergence of scripture, archaeology, and current events. This is a moment charged with anticipation. The pilgrimage road points directly to the Temple Mount, the location of the prophesied Third Temple. Ezekiel 43:5 speaks of the glory of God returning to the temple, a moment when heaven and earth will meet in a renewed covenant. Could the reopening of this ancient route be a first step in that process? The world may see a road, but believers see prophecy coming alive. Every stone tells a story, every chamber echoes centuries of worship, and every restored step carries the weight of divine timing. As events unfold, Jerusalem feels like a city at the center of God's unfolding plan, where ancient prophecies are aligning with modern discoveries. Could we be witnessing a spiritual awakening that prepares the way for the Third Temple? The pilgrimage road is open, and the stage is set, but what comes next may surpass our imagination. Pilgrims and historians alike now walk the road, retracing the footsteps of those who came before. For believers, each step is not just historical, it's a walk with faith. The path reminds us that prophecy is not static. It moves through time until it reaches its ultimate fulfillment.
As we reflect on 2 Chronicles 7:14, "If my people, who are called by my name, will humble themselves and pray, I will hear from heaven and heal their land." The reopening of this road invites the faithful to stand vigilant, watchful, and prayerful. The convergence of archaeology, scripture, and current events feels like a divine message, a call to readiness. Every visitor, every scholar, and every believer becomes part of this story. The pilgrimage road is more than stone. It is a symbol, a prophetic sign, and a bridge between history and what is yet to come. The pilgrimage road has been reopened, and the faithful stand in awe. The stones beneath our feet carry echoes of the past, but they also point to a future that Scripture has long foretold. The Third Temple, described in Ezekiel and anticipated for millennia, may not be as distant as it once seemed. As the road guides pilgrims to the Temple Mount, questions stir. Will this reopening be followed by preparations for the Third Temple? Will history and prophecy collide in our time? The world watches quietly, but the faithful are on the edge of anticipation, sensing that divine timing is at work. This ancient road is more than archaeology. It is prophecy unfolding before our eyes.
And as Jerusalem stirs with renewed spiritual and historical significance, one truth becomes clear. Something monumental is coming. The question remains, are we ready to witness it?